Hi, and welcome to Coaching on Demand. My name is Sharon Anderson. Today we are going to go over how to run a comp. So let's get started. Okay, so hopefully you are logged into your MLS, and from here we are going to go to Paragon over here and log in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a house that I previously had on the market. It did not sell, but I did previously have it on the market. So I'm just going to enter that address and we're going to use that as an example today. So we're going to go over here to the search tab and we're going to search by residential. And it is a single family home. So we're going to click on this tab here and we're going to click single family residence. I'm going to go ahead and type in my parameters. We're going to map it, so I'm not actually going to put in any of this city information. We're just going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to go ahead and click on mapping right here. And what I would like to show you is we're going to type in the address, which 1347 San Lucas, can spell, court in Solana Beach. We'll hit enter, and that is going to take us to where the house is. So what I kind of like to do, and this is a good idea if you don't really know the area, if you go over here to where it says road, right now we're looking on this view, but if you hit aerial, what it does is it gives us a little bit more of a satellite view. And I like to do this for areas where you might not be too familiar with and you kind of need to see where certain subdivisions kind of stop and start. And sometimes you can tell that just by the roof line and getting a look at the subdivision. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit here. I am familiar with this area, but I will tell you, as you can tell, like these houses all look the same, which they are. They're condos or they're townhomes. And then these are all single family residences. But if I didn't know the area, it would be a lot harder to tell. But you zoom in a little bit more and you can kind of get a feel for what the area is. Like these are townhomes over here. Just a little bit different. Gives you a better idea if you're unfamiliar with the area you're trying to run a comp in, which does happen from time to time. So I'm going to go back over here and hit road. And then what I'm going to do is this draw button right here. I'm going to hit draw, and I'm going to draw a polygon around the area that I'm familiar with and that I want to comp out. So we're just going to click and hold. I'm going to do this whole little space right here. I kind of know that this is a good portion of kind of their area. So we're going to do that. And then I am going to put in a few more things in our search criteria. I'm going to go over here, and what I want to see is I want to see anything that's coming, anything that's pending, sold. I really kind of want to see everything that's going on in that neighborhood. So I'm going to hit save. As you can tell, there's a lot of them. And that's because we haven't put in our date yet. So I'm going to go over here to off-market date. Ideally, you really want to do a comp, the shortest amount of time. So depending on the area, you might have to go 30, 60, 90, or even a year out. Hopefully not that far. That's not ideal. Let's just go 6 months back. So I have 5 that have done something in the last 6 months. So let's hit search here and see where we land. Okay, so we have one that is closed, one that is pending, which that seems very high. So maybe we just got out of our parameters just a little bit. One on San Lucas Drive, which is where we're looking, that has closed. That's a great comp. And 2 more. Let's see, those on Uno Verde. So one of those was withdrawn, and one of those is the same one that was closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to use this comp. I'm going to check mark these, and I'm going to use this comp. I kind of feel like this is out. I know that this house really, I had it listed in the 2 million, so I know that this is out of our range, and it's quite large as well. And same with this one. This house is over 4,000 square feet. So right now I'm just going to use these two comps. I'm going to check mark those, and then if you go up here and you hit checked, it's going to delete everything that is not checked, right? Okay, so that for now just gives us two comps. Now what I would do is maybe go back, maybe expand my area to another neighborhood, make sure it was the same size, style, that sort of thing. But just to kind of get you going here, we're going to go over here to this tab that says reports, and we're going to go to CMA, and we're going to do a summary. And so what this is going to do is, this is something that you could print out, you could save, you could show your client, whatever it is you need to do. But right here, as you can see, it has the addresses, bedrooms, bath, close date, lot size, living area, days on market, list price per square foot, and then sold price. And so this is kind of what you want. Your average sold price is 2.1, which really is where the house that I had listed needed to be, and it wasn't. We were at 2.5, 2.4. I think they lowered it to 2.3 at one point, but they really wouldn't go any lower than that. I also want to show you one more thing just to kind of verify your price. So let's just say we're at 215 for this house. That's an average. You could take the highest, whatever you want to do. We're going to go back over here to this tab where you originally logged into your MLS, and we're going to scroll down and we're going to click on this tab right here that says RPR. And what this is going to do is it's going to kind of do a computer comp, so to speak. You don't have to do too much to that. So we're going to type in the address, 1347 San Lucas Court in Solana Beach. There we go, it popped up. We're gonna hit search, and we'll wait for it to do its thing here. So here we go. You can kind of see that its price that it's showing me, it feels is worth 2.352, and that's giving it 5 stars. Now I will tell you that I did have it listed 2 years ago, so it's very well that the price could be 2.3. We did have it listed for around that price, and it did not sell. House does need some, it's very nice, but it did need some upgrades. Kitchen was closed off, so everybody that came in said, I want to take this wall out. So anybody that made an offer did it based on the fact that they knew they were going to come in and do some remodeling. So that's something to keep in mind as well when you're reviewing your comps. But this gives you a good idea. You can see it gives it a 5-star rating, that it feels like it's comfortable in the 2.1 to the 2.5 price range. And that variation is just going to depend on, you know, what does the house need? Does it need to be remodeled? Does it need upgrades? And does it have an ocean view? Because some houses in this neighborhood do have a little sliver of an ocean view. So all that is something to consider. If we go back over here to Paragon, we're going to go backwards here. And if you want, this house is a great comp because it's on the same street. So what I would do is look at the pictures. I would flip through them and kind of get an idea. Hopefully you've been in the house or going to be in the house that you're comping out, and kind of see, okay, does this house need upgrades? How does it compare to the house that we're currently comping out? So it appears this one needs some upgrades as well. So that's something to keep in mind. I want to encourage you to play around with the comps. Pick a house, pick your neighbor's house, pick your friend's house, whatever it might be, and comp it out. Maybe pick a house that is recently sold and comp it out and see where you land on that comp as well. So I hope this has been helpful. Go practice and go sell some houses. Have a great rest of your day.